Impressions are like what got me started in impressions is sort of like how the same way we hear a song and we want to sing along to it, or but you sort of want to mimic the sound, or you hear a bird and you whistle at it. So it's sort of, you just want to, how did they make that sound? And then impressions is sort of like the beginning also of what gets you into acting in a way. Because sometimes, people do the voice. They can do a voice of somebody, but then they don't have the same, they're not imitating sort of the emotion or like the reason why they, like how they say things, like why does it sound like that? So you hear people do the walk-ins, and you're like the one I've been, you'll blame Ross. He's like, why did you mention my name? But we just like doing the Trump imitation just because it's so like distracting. Like on set, it's one of the most distracting things, and it's like, okay, everybody, we're going back to number one. Everybody, start at your places. It's going to be a beautiful shot. We're going to make it excellent, and so you do this thing, but then how do you go question like, oh, it's a guy that feels like, I always say, because like it's a soothing voice, but it's like he's never wrong in his mind. So if you say something so confidently, and everything I tell you is going to be completely the best thing you've ever heard, you're welcome. And it sort of adds a little bit, you put a little bit of that, why does he sound like that? And so that's the same thing though when you're looking at a character, when you're given a script, you go, why are they saying that line? And a lot of people, they want to change the dialogue, and I'm like, yeah, that's the easy part, but it's like you can change dialogue and make it sound better for you, but in my mind, I'm like, but why did they say it like that? So we're gonna, and I've played characters where I'm like, what am I saying? Why am I, I said like, the character, he says very odd things, and I'm like, I've never heard this phrase in my life, and you have to find a reason why they say that. So impressions, Cooper Andrews does Donald Trump, that's gonna be great. But the impressions, it comes from that. I kind of want to know why they make that sound. Like when you listen to a bird, so it's like, here's my imitation of a bird. So I like to whistle. When they can't talk about movies, they talk about whistling. So you hear a bird, I'm like, oh, it does this little, you have all these, I don't know. So I like impersonating animals too. I'm terrible at it, but I feel like when you watch a dog, they give you all the emotion and none of the dialogue, and you can sort of see it. So when you see like a dog, they tell a lot with the ears, but even not, as an actor, you can still like tilt your head and go, why? And then so I study I study animals more than humans, because animals are honest, and humans, we're all, when actors like, oh, I watch this actor and I learn from them. I'm like, yeah, you're learning a part of them, but I feel like to get true honesty, follow an animal, unless there's a dog, that you're a lying dog. I'm like, I've never seen a dog lie down, but not like be deceptive. They try to be, and they're terrible at it. That's why we go, oh, come here, get away from that area, let me show you this, and it's like, what are you hiding? Nothing. I just love you and I miss you. So I don't know, that kind of I don't know how we got to there, but yeah. that's
What are your top three?